So you wrote poems and you wrote them in your writer's notebook, and then we typed them up in Google Docs or Microsoft Word. So what you're going to do now is we're going to figure out how can we revise those poems. How can we edit them and then rewrite them using a program called Wordle. So go ahead and pull up that poem, and then go ahead and go to the internet, and you're going to go to www.wordle.net. That's wordle.net. And once you're on Wordle, you'll see where it says create your own. Go ahead and click on that. Go back to your original poem, either in Google Docs or Zoho, Writer, or Microsoft Word, depending on which program you used. And go ahead and copy all of it. Now you can use the mouse and highlight everything and then right-click copy, or you can use the keyboard shortcuts. Control-A to highlight everything and Control-C to copy it. Once you've done that, go back to your browser, and in your browser you're going to see where a big white box appears, and you're going to paste in your poem. And that's Control-V if you're using keyboard shortcuts, or if you're using your mouse, it's just a right-click, paste. So once you have your poem pasted, you're going to click Go. And you'll see that the word art appears. Okay, so in your writer's notebook or on your online journal, go ahead and pull that up or take out your writer's notebook, and let's identify words that are overly used or words that don't accurately convey the meaning or the purpose or the theme of your poem. So go ahead and write those words down or type them into your online journal. And then what we're going to do next is you're going to rewrite your poem. And those words that you identified as ineffective words or overused words, you're going to change them. So if it's overused, you want to come up with a synonym, which is another word. If it's not an effective word and it's not accurately conveying the meaning or the purpose or the theme of your poem, then we want to get rid of those words. And we want to come up with better words that help your reader create a visual, because that's what you're doing here, is you're painting a picture. Your words create an image in your reader's minds, and you want to make sure that the image that you create is something that's vivid. So after you have rewritten your poem and you've fixed it in your document, I'm going to go ahead and do the same process. We're going to copy it again, Control-A to highlight it all, Control-C to copy it. Then we're going to go back to the internet browser and go back to Wordle, and we're going to again create our own. So you're going to go to that big white box and paste it, Control-V, and then hit go, and it's going to recreate your word art. So this time what you're going to do is you're going to change computers, and you're going to look at the picture or the image that the person created with their poem. You're going to help them identify what areas or phrases they could have better created a picture in your mind as the reader. Now is the point where you can begin to get more creative with it. Once you've finalized your version in Microsoft Word, you can pick a font that you like if you want to add some color to the Word document, or if you're in Google Docs, you can add color to the document and pick a more unique font. Okay, now you're going to go back to Wordle, open it back up, paste in your final poem, and hit go. Once you hit go, you'll have a reformatted word art, and this time you can personalize it. You'll see up at the top, you'll see where you can change the font, the color, and the actual layout of the word art. So go ahead and pick a font type that aligns with the theme of your poem. Once you've done that, pick colors that really add to the mood of your poem. If your poem's got a more dark feel, be creative with that, and you can change the variation of colors, the range of colors, and just determine which colors work best and help to create the best visual for your word art. And then finally, you can change the layout. So do you want it vertical, horizontal, random? Do you want a combination of the two? whatever layout helps to create a better picture for your poem. And once you've done that, then you can go ahead and save it. We can upload it to the class website. You can put it in the Dropbox and turn it in, or you can just save it to your Google Drive so that you can access it later. And now you have a finished product. So if you have any questions throughout this process, just see me and I'll be more than willing to help you.